Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again, and we're back on the moon. And let's see, I'll put my stuff back on. I'm assuming it's full. I've just been kind of standing here for like the past 5 minutes or so. Okay, so in the last episode, we were working on our Stirling engine system, and I think I got just about everything hooked up except for the coating. And if that's not already down here, we'll just bypass it. All right. Yeah, so we've got stuff coming in here off of the crusher. We've got 827 kilopascals of pressure in there. Let's see, we have less than... Oh, we still have 10% nitrous oxide. Well, that's awkward. So we need to get that out. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to get it out, but we need to get it out. And then another thing that I need to do is set up our programming to get all of this stuff running. And that's basically just going to turn this on. I mean, these can probably just stay on. If I can get them in here, that is. Oh, almost had it. There we go. Okay, so those will just kind of do their thing in there. There's no gas in there, so it's not going to actually produce anything, but we can just leave those on. I don't think they use up too much power. All right. Let's see, what else can I do here? We need more. I keep clicking on all of the wrong things. I don't have any more nitrous oxide. Okay. That is a problem. Well, let's go find some. That is a deep hole right there. We have some iron over here. We have some volatiles. There's some right there. All right. Nope. C is not the button to go down. Control is. Okay. Okay. So basically, I'm getting all of this stuff so that I can get more of the nitrous oxide out. And the more of the nitrous oxide I can get out, the better off we're going to be in the long run, because we don't actually want any nitrous oxide in there at all. And if this is going to be a mixture, we'll just grab everything. It'll be fine. Besides, can always use more oxygen, right? There we go. Now we're getting into it. Okay, good. Got some copper in the ground over there. Just want to make sure there's no more nitrous oxide up above. And then we'll dig down again. All right. I don't know why this is not mining. Oh, that's lead. That's not copper. Huh. All right. So I think that should be enough ices for now. Right? Okay. Not like I can hold any more anyways. Base is here. I can see the lights. Nothing else is there, but I can see the lights. There we go. All right, so now for the hard part. We need to get enough pressure in here and get it cold enough, I suppose. that everything kind of comes out. Well, everything meaning the nitrous oxide. So we need to finish getting that out. Hopefully that's not frozen inside of here, but let's be honest, it probably is, which is why it's not going to come out. And that's got a dead battery. Or it has no battery because I put it into the charger. Okay, C is not the way down. Control is the way down. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. Pipe network. Okay, so it is liquefying. But I need to get, like, all of this stuff out, too. Alright. So, let's split half of this. Hopefully that's not going to make this thing jump up too high to where we actually break windows, because that would be terrible. Now, what might have been easier is to get an actual gas collection system up and running, and then just split it that way and then fill this up with just pure nitrogen. Probably would have been easier, but it is what it is. All right, so 274, that's cold. It's like 2 degrees. Let's see, gases, nitrous oxide, use Celsius, don't use a log scale. All right, so we are at, why is this not giving me information? Oh, there it is, okay. So we're at about 2 degrees. So we need like 900 kilopascals, 923. Man, that's a lot. That just got us up to 888. Okay, well, let's just keep it going, I guess. Something's gonna break eventually. Okay, there's 900 kilopascals. Okay, I'm seeing some stuff over here. That's good. That is the nitrous oxide coming out somewhere. Did I break something over here? No. Nothing's broken. Okay. Just kind of expecting something to break. Oh, no. It did break. Okay. Destroyed due to liquids or gases freezing. Well, you're not supposed to freeze it. You're supposed to send it out, dude. That is liquefying inside of there, which I suppose is okay. That should be forcing all of the gases out anyways, so I guess that works. And we are down to 5% nitrous oxide inside of this little cooling loop. And we are at 9.5 and dropping inside of here. Temperature is 6 degrees, which is not great. We need it to cool down more. It's kind of cool though. I mean, looking at it, right? It's just like foggy in there. All right, but we need this to cool. So if you don't mind, I mean, it's dropping, it's just slow. Okay, 689, 688. Okay, temperature is now dropping again. Good. Okay, so we're down to like 6% nitrous oxide now. All right, we'll just let that run for a while. I think we have close to enough pressure in there now. Probably use more, let's be honest, but... Oh, it's oxygen. We don't want to put oxygen in there. Just pumping that up a little bit more. Maybe it'll help everything go a little bit faster. The temperature's at 280, so we're at about 7 degrees in there. And now it's going higher. I think it's just because things are liquefying. And as something goes more solid, so going from a gas to a liquid, from liquid to a solid, I think that creates heat. And then going the other way, going less solid, solid to a liquid, and then liquid to a gas, it gets colder. So all right, we'll just let that run for a little bit. I think it's doing what it needs to do, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Let's see, I need food. And then probably some water too, so let's go ahead and hop in here. Now, one of the bad things about having the Stirling engines where I have them is if they blow up, it is possible that they could damage something in here. Now, granted, they're under that block here, not this one right here, but, you know, it could go diagonally. I don't know. Something to worry about. And there we go. Okay. Wow, that only gave me 1 potato. I think I've got bad potatoes. I mean, as long as they give me seeds, like, it's still, you know, positive, so not really that worried about it. Let's see. Then we'll head over here. All right. Then we'll just toss this stuff in there for now. I feel like I was just in here, but whatever, it's fine. All right, we are eating. And then I'll have a pocket potato left. Not very much of a pocket potato, but a little bit. And the air bath was also successful, and we'll just wait for this to charge up the rest of the way. It'll be fine. Okay. You know what I think I have to do to make that liquid thing work better, properly? I think I have to put an evaporation section thing in there. I have too much cable. Why do I have too much cable? Okay. Guess we'll just head upstairs and drop some stuff off. I mean, right now it's kind of doing, with that broken, you know, pipe section, it's actually doing what I want it to do anyways, so I might just leave it. All All right, so we got, just put that there for now. All right, then we have like construction stuff, right? So we got some flat walls here, we got some regular walls, we've got iron frames which go over into the iron one. So that can go there. We've got the iron sheets. All right. So that should help a little bit at least. I'm down to 4% nitrous oxide, and we are at 330, which is about 7 degrees. Okay. All right, so now for the hard part. I need to get a good idea of what I've got in here. So I need a little meter guy. We'll put that into here. That should tell me what is in our tank there. So that'll be good. Nope, no, that need this. There we go. Must paint, otherwise things will break. Okay. Okay. It's just doing its thing. Okay, so we have our on switch, off switch. That's if we want it to run regardless, and then I'll have it set to auto run. If the pressure inside of that gets too high. Let's see, what do I have names for things? Tank insulated, this is gonna be tank coolant. Okay. And then this is tank hot exhaust. Okay. Okay, so that's doing a thing, right? So temperature at still 279. Okay, so it's down to 6 degrees. Nitrous oxide is flowing out slowly. So that's good. And then as it gets colder, it'll just go a little bit faster, so that'll be good. Okay, and then we have our volume pump. So this is our Stirling input. Let's see, pump Stirling input. All right. Let's see, then we've got our output, which I don't really care too much about. I am gonna need exhaust pump. Okay, so we've got that named. So we've got our input pump, exhaust pump, we've got our 2 tanks, and we've got this little switch guy. Lever for the boom room. And then we're also going to need that, the analyzer for boom room. That's what's inside of there, right? Yeah. All right, so now I guess we just go over here and we start working on all of this craziness. Let's import from that. That'll just give us a blank value. Okay, so I'm gonna need the hash for a pump. Volume pump. Okay, so let's go up here, define pump. There we go. And then we're also going to need insulated tank. Okay, I'll borrow that. Okay, define tank is that. Let's see, I'm going to need... Do I need anything else? I don't think I need anything else. And if I just leave the Stirling engines on the entire time, I don't have to worry about turning them off. So we don't need to worry about those going in there, except I do still need to read the pressures. Yeah, okay, Stirling engine. Define Stirling. That. Okay. And then do I have these Stirling engines labeled as anything? Stirling engine, primary, Stirling engine, secondary. Good. Okay, so now I can differentiate between the two. Good. Okay, so very first thing that we need to do before we do anything is check for overload. So we're going to load into, and this is where I start needing all the relays and everything. Let's just throw a pause on this thing. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's see, alias, primary Stirling pressure, R0, alias secondary Stirling pressure, so R1, okay. Load batch name into R0, device is going to be Stirling. Name hash is going to be hash, does it have to be all caps? I think. Maybe not, I don't know. All caps, not all caps, whatever, it's fine. So this is going to be Stirling engine primary. Okay, so it was all caps. And then that has to go into logic type, I'm assuming is pressure. And then batch mode is just going to be 0. So let us check some stuff. Yeah, pressure. Okay. Good. Okay, load batch named R, and that should go into R0, not R1. And then all of this is the same, except for this little part right here. Secondary. Okay, and then we're going to need alias overload as R2. Okay, so set greater than is going to go into overload from, no, I'll just call it R0 because that's easier than writing everything else. And then if this gets 10,000, that'll set a 1 into there. And then, no, we want a branch of greater than, right? No, A greater than B, branch to overload. Okay, hang on. R0 greater than this, go to overload. Okay, and then down here somewhere, we're going to have overload. And this I'll just get rid of. Okay. Now this will be set batch named, well no, let's just turn everything off. Device hash is going to be Stirling on 0. And that just ends, right? So if that overloads, it shuts everything down, nothing does anything. We're also going to have to turn the pumps off, just the main input pump. So exhaust pump would have to stay on just to make sure that we're getting all that pressure out. So that would be that. Set batch named, pump, hash, this thing. We're going to do on as 1. I know. This is going to be our input pump. SBN pump hash on output pump. Okay, so this is pump exhaust. Exhaust. Nope, you go there. Confirm, right. Pump exhaust, and then this is called pump. Can just call this input instead of Stirling input. There's no other pumps on here. I mean, there are, but confirm. Yeah, because I got like these pumps over here too, but they don't have names, so. All right, so let's go back in here. This is going to be pump input. So immediately we're going to turn the Stirling engines off. We're going to take all of the pumps here. And then I should probably have like a light or something on here. And we'll tell it to, you know, blink or something. So we know that we have, you know, a dangerous situation. Don't know where I'm going to put it. Probably in the front here somewhere. I don't know. I need a light. Let's go and make one because we can. It's always a good reason to make one. All right. I need a light. Wait. Light. Flashing light. Yeah, we want this. We want just one. Thank you. All right, so this gets to go up on here somewhere. Just put it here. Let's see, that needs to go to here. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be our warning light. Warning light. All right, so there's that. Light. Flashing light. There we go. Okay, what do you have? You have lock on power name hash. Can I change your color? Well, that's boring. Whatever. If that's flashing, we know there's a big issue. Okay, so let's set up some of these things. So we're going to have our lever for the boom room, I guess. We'll do that one first. Okay, so that's going to be D0 is our lever. Alias. Power lever. D0. Okay. Confirm. And then we're going to need our analyzer for the boom room. Okay, I'll put that in D1. Alias. Analyzer as D1. And then there was one other thing, right? And the warning light. No, warning light is 1, right? Yeah, no. Warning light is 3. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay. And then alias warning light as D2. Okay, so then we're going to set warning light on 1. Okay, branch greater than R1, greater than 10,000. If so, go to overload. So if either of those conditions are greater than that, then go into overload, shut everything down. Okay. Let's see, what else? And then that has no jump, so it'll just go and just turn everything off and then just kind of leave everything there. Okay, so that'll set all of the Stirlings where they need to go. Okay. Now I need to bring in the tank, so alias exhaust tank. We'll just call it R2 for now. Okay. And then check other checks, I guess. We'll just call it checks. Okay. So if it passes both of these and it does not branch, then we will make sure that we set our warning light on to 0. Set batch Stirling on. So we'll just make sure that everything stays on. And then exhaust pump, and we're gonna have to leave that on anyways, as long as this thing is working. So we'll maybe just leave that on. So that's just always gonna be on, always working. That's just gonna use power, but hopefully we'll have enough power that it's not really gonna matter that much. We're down to 3% nitrous oxide. It's good. And we're up to 2 degrees, so good. All right, so that's just gonna always do a thing. Right, and then we're gonna check to see if the lever is on. Alias lever status. So that's R3, okay. So we're going to check the pressure in the exhaust tank. And if that pressure is above 40 megapascals, we're going to turn this thing on. And then if the lever status is on, we're going to turn it on. Okay, so load batch named, we're going to throw this into exhaust tank hash. Do that for now. Wait, no, hang on. Missing something. Okay. Exhaust tank device hash. Oh, right. Tank. And then hash. And then pressure. And then we're just going to grab the average out of that because we're just pulling it from one thing, so it doesn't really matter. And then that is going to be tank exhaust. Make sure that is the correct name for that. Hot exhaust, okay. That's why you gotta check stuff. All right. Hot exhaust. There we go. Now, we'll just go BGT. Or we could just have an on-off status as well. So alias on-off as R4. Set greater than on-off if our exhaust tank is greater than 40,000. Okay. And then we're also going to check for our lever. And then we're probably going to want this to skip over the lever so that way if it's on, we can't turn it off because it's doing an active thing, but if it's not on, we can turn it on. Okay, so that would be jump a couple of things, right? Or I could just do a branch greater than. But then I'd have to, yeah, it's just dumb. I don't like doing it like this, but it may work. Okay, so branch greater than, if our exhaust tank greater than 40,000, go to set on off. And this will be set on off. Good. Okay, now if this is not set, then branch not equal to 0, lever status. Of course, we got to load the lever status. So it's that set on off, or we could just say this set on. No. No. We'll set it here. It's fine. So we have to load our lever status before we can do anything. So load into lever status from our lever, power lever. And I believe that's going to be setting. Or it could be mode. I think it's setting though. Let us find out. Okay, so that is, setting is 0, setting is 1, setting is 0. Okay, yep. Good. All right. And that's just gonna move on off to 1. Okay. So if not, so if we're greater than 40,000, we skip over all of this stuff to set on. If not, we go on to the next one, then we'll load in our lever status, power lever setting. I probably should move this up. So let's do this and load everything at the same time. Okay. Now, if our lever status is not equal to 0, meaning that it's 1, we're going to jump over to set on, which is fine. And then if none of this, then we're going to move to set off. So jump to set off. And then set off will be down here somewhere doing a thing. Okay. Now that we have that, we have to set to our pump, so set batch named pump hash logic type is going to be on, and then we're going to set that to on off. Now, this will just turn it on and leave it on, which I don't necessarily want. So then I think at this point, this is going to be pump input. Okay. Hang on a sec. CBGT exhaust tank 30,000. Jump to set off. Okay, so that takes care of when we turn this thing off. Okay. Except this is got to be a BLT, not a BGT. Because if it's between 40 and 30, I just want it to stay on. And then as soon as we have this here, pump hash. Okay. And I think once we have that on, that's really all we have to do. So then we would jump back to our check for overload. Jump back to check for overload. This would, yeah, because we definitely want to check that every single time that we're looking at this. We want to make sure that that is being checked. Okay. And then that'll go through all of this stuff, and then it'll go through all of this. And then if we do get to overload, it never jumps back to anything else. It just ends. So it just sets everything to what it needs to be on, and then that's it. Should be fine. Okay, so then the only way that we get to set off is if we are here. And then from here, we need to move on, off to 0. Set batch name. Basically just this entire thing. Copy, paste. And then we go back to check for overload. I mean, I think that's pretty much all we have. I mean, I should probably check our cold exhaust tank. Just to make sure that that doesn't get overpressure either. But I don't know, we can give it a try, see what happens. Export. If this works on the first try, I'm going to be surprised. I seriously doubt it. Dude, there's no errors? What? There's no way there's no errors. Okay, warning light isn't on. Okay, pressure 37.4, okay. So if I were to drop this into here. Wait, no, that's on right now. Why is that on right now? Hang on. Okay. Oh, that is definitely going. We're putting out 6 kilowatts. And our pressure is very, very low. Okay, but why are you on? There's no reason for this to be on right now. And then this is not telling me anything either. We are putting out... Geez, almost 5 kilowatts with this? What the hell? And then I also need a temperature checker, because it's like 22 degrees right now. It's cold. But yeah, so why is that on? That should not be on. Hang on. Throw this down. Take a look at this again. Edit. Yeah, because I need other stuff on here too. Like this shouldn't be on right now. So why are you? Wait, is my lever on? I don't think my lever's on. No, lever's not on. Okay, so we're going to set db. Oh, damage is a little high. It's because we're over pressure in there, because we're too hot. I have no way of getting all of that out. See, this is why this thing should not be on right now. Okay, so if you don't mind, just get that off. It's not the best way to do that. Most definitely not the best way to do that. Of course, now I can't actually read what's in there. Okay. Yeah, that needs to cool down a lot. Oh, and I need the power going to the pump. How do I... Okay. It's gonna break. I already know it's gonna break, so let's just take that out for now. But I need that exhaust to stay running, this guy. And then this needs to be pulling all of that out. Yeah, this is gonna, it's gonna break. It's fine. And a screwdriver. Okay. Well, let's just repair the damage as best as we can. And then you also, I need more glass sheets. I don't have any more glass sheets, that's a problem. Okay. Can he get there in time before it breaks? Yes, yes we can. Si se puede. Okay. So, yeah, we need to figure out what's going on with that. Still too much in there. Okay, sir. Would like even numbers if you don't mind. Okay. 36% damage. We need this to cool down faster. So let me make some more of the radiators. Pipe radiator. Let's make like, I don't know, 10. I don't have time to be drinking stuff right now, sir. I need to fix things before they explode. I need like a sprint button. Go faster, man. Okay. More glass sheets. Okay. Bought ourselves a little more time. So, yeah, I'm going to need some sort of reg on here to keep the pressure in here down, but yeah, it's a little much at the moment. It's supposed to be cooling down. And it is cooling down, just slowly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay. No. Okay, so then 4 more. Okay, and I am going to have to drink something eventually. And I'm also going to need more. Okay, get off the ladder, please. Thank you. More glass. I have 8. I'm going to need another 4 at least. All right, let's go check on the glass. This is like an absolute waste of silicon right here. But it's whatever. All right, how are we doing? 52%? Okay. Okay, we are cold. We are definitely cold now. In there, anyways. Down to 1.1 megapascal now. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough to run these things for very long, though. Plus, I have to wonder if this thing is even... Yeah, there's still stuff coming out right here. Okay. All right. Are we? Ooh, 84%. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. $55, 87. Okay. Okay, so there should be nothing left in there. Okay, good. I need to figure out why that thing's on. Down to 4%. 11% damage there. Ooh, 95%. Yeah, you need to be fixed quickly. You also need to be fixed quickly. Okay. 60% and 59%. Let me make a reg and a passive vent, and we'll see if we can vent some of that stuff out. All right, regulator, just one, please, followed by a passive vent. Just gonna make this a back pressure reg so that way it brings everything down. Probably should have done this first, but you know, I'm slow sometimes. Off the ladder, please. Alright, so this is going to go over here. Okay, can we just go that way? Back pressure reg. Except that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Yeah, I'm taking damage now. That's fun. Oh, and I can't put that there because I've got a pipe going along the bottom. So that's fun. Okay, well, we can put it over here then. So you can go over here, and then we'll just put this in there. Grab one of these little guys. Of course, now I need to get power over here somehow. Yeah, good luck with that. I have no wires over here. How do I have no wires? And I can't go... Oh, I can't go in... Wait, no. I can't go in right here. That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm dying over here because I need to fix this. Alright, fine. We'll just go here. Okay. Now I need you to be set for 950. Confirm. Go. Alright. 3%, 5%. 82%. How does this one, like, break so quickly? I have no more glass. 85%. 86%. Okay, we're down below a megapascal now. 92%. 93%. I should probably pick this thing up in case it decides to burst out this way. And it's going to stop at 96%. Okay. Anyways, that was fun. I need to get something to drink, otherwise I'm going to die. All right. Eat my little pocket potato. Okay, so there's that. Wait for this thing to charge back up. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make more glass so I can repair stuff. That's fun. And I need to figure out why the input pump turned on. Just checking my phone, just notifications of stuff. Anyways, waiting for our batteries to charge. And then I'm gonna need another potato before too long. Oh, and we're at an hour too. Tell you what, we'll end it here. And then in the next episode, we'll try to figure out why that decided to turn on, and then we'll see if we can fix it. And I think it might be because I didn't tell it to jump back to the start before it went on to the on-off subroutine. So that's probably what it is, because then it'll just automatically run into the turn on. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, that's going to be all I got for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.